So you're probably sick and tired of seeing direct traffic far outstripping all other channels, right? I mean, it really limits the depth of any analysis you're trying to make into the source of your traffic and all the repercussions that come with that. Think about adequate budget allocation. If you don't know what's bringing in your leads, how do you know what you should be spending more money on? And equally, any strategy you're trying to implement in your marketing, right? People simply don't show up in your website and request demos. But how do you solve it? How do you resolve the direct traffic issue that's plaguing your CRM and analytics platform? It's a question that B2B marketers keep on trying to answer, and it's certainly something that marketers ask Dreamdata to solve when they come knocking on our door. In this video, I'm going to look at what's causing the issue and offer some solutions for minimizing it. So there are 4 main causes for the unrealistically high direct traffic problem. 3 of them are well known when you do any Google search on the issue. The last is one which is often omitted. The first is tracking, which is typically, from our experience, the biggest contributor towards this. This happens where tracking hasn't been adequately implemented on site and on forms. So, for instance, say a visitor has come in has landed on a page, has submitted a form. Your CRM will know that they've submitted a form, but will not know where the original source of that traffic was, of that visitor was. Where did they come from? Similarly across tools, right? If your tools aren't connected, they're not talking to each other, which means we're missing data on where customers or visitors are jumping across in their journey. The second is cookies, which means you either haven't enabled cookies on your site, or the visitor is rejecting the marketing and advertising cookies as they enter your site or submit a form. Thirdly, URLs. So that's whether UTM parameters are missing because they've never been introduced or because the visitor has removed them. Referrer data in the URL is missing because of technical reasons. Sometimes when you're going from a secure site to a non-secure site, this data is lost, or because the link has been clicked from a document or PDFs which don't carry the referrer data. Also, some mobile apps miss this too when you go from mobile to browser. Basically, whenever the CRM or analytics platform doesn't know where the traffic source is coming from, it gets dumped onto direct traffic. Hence, inflated levels of direct traffic. And so we get to the final cause of high level of direct traffic, which is so often underreported. And that is single source attribution. That is, once the data is fed into your CRM, what modeling takes place to decide on what the source was? When it's single source attribution, the CRM will attribute only to one source. But as we know, there are multiple touches in the B2B. And that's an understatement. There are a multitude of touches across stakeholders and devices which take place on the B2B customer journey. Okay, so let's move on to the solutions. Firstly, tracking. Tracking above all requires tracking hygiene. And that is making sure that tracking script is implemented properly across all your pages and all your forms. And whenever you make any changes to any of these, that the tracking script is introduced and updated, right? This goes for connecting your entire go-to-market ecosystem. The B2B marketer is using a bunch of tools, whether it's email automation, marketing automation, the ad platforms. Everything needs to be pulled together so you're not missing any of the links. Now, when it comes to cookies, there's little that you can actually do apart from trying to make it as easy as possible for the user to accept or not disable the cookies. And this goes for when they enter the site, also when they submit forms. When it comes to URLs, there's really only one solution, and that is UTMs. Look, make sure you're really disciplined in applying UTM parameters to all and every external link you have. And that when you do so, you use this standardized and consistent approach to those parameters. And finally, the attribution or data modeling. Make sure you're using a platform or you introduce a solution that accounts for the multi-stakeholder, multi-touch B2B customer journey. It is only then that you'll be able to actually connect the dots between all the touches that take place in the standard B2B customer journey.